Today on Poor Folks, we have Jim Beam Single Barrel. We've been on a beam streak recently,
Yep.
so we're going to continue that today. Stick around. Hello, Poor Folks. I'm Sean.
I'm Seamus.
And we are trying again Jim Beam Single Barrel. This is 108 proof. Like I said at the beginning, I feel like we've been on a beam streak recently. They've been making some pretty decent products, so I'm excited to get into this one.
Yeah, between the black extra aged and then the 7 black, the black 7, and then the double, and then the rye.
Right.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of stuff. So the single barrel was a little hard to find, I thought. You know, paid $35 for it, and I think it's a $30 MSRP. So,
Okay.
but I thought it was very kind of hard to find. I think I actually was down in the Bay Area when I bought this.
Okay.
So we're in California, so sometimes stuff's easy to get. Like Buffalo Trace has never been a problem for us here in California. Other stuff is.
Right.
I'm still looking for a JTS Brown. I cannot find it to save my life. But it's on my list. Anyway. Jim Beam.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. How does this compare to last week's Evan Williams?
Yeah.
Proof has gone up quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
We're going from 86.9 or 89.6.
Yeah, I think it's 86.6.
Oh, 86.6. Okay, no transposed. And then, yeah.
You're going to 22 proof, right?
Yeah.
Quick math. Never do math on camera.
No. This is much more astringent. Doesn't
Yes.
have the nice smell that the Evan Williams had.
Yeah.
That Evan Williams was good. This is very astringent. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah. It's hard to get past it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't get
It's been so long. Like we did Beam and Evan Williams. There's the basic way back
Oh,
when
yeah.
we started,
Yeah.
and I can't even remember how.
I mean, it was well over 3 years ago
Yeah.
at this point.
So, yeah, we're so. I think we've got a little bottle of Jim Beam, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't exciting me though.
No, on the nose. No.
Not like the Evan Williams did. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Evan Williams had a better nose on it, for sure.
for sure. All right, let's get into this one.
Okay.
Hold on. It's definitely got a bite.
Yeah, a little bit of a bite there.
It's a little rougher. It definitely doesn't have the age. Probably that Evan Williams had. It's not like the Evan Williams was a 9-year,
Right.
at least, I think, based on the bottling date, or the barrel date, and the pour date.
Yeah.
So, this is a little rougher. It's not bad. It's definitely better than regular Jim Beam.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting it's got a little fruit flavor. Is that like apricot or pear or a mix? Fruit cup. Maybe a fruit cup kind of taste.
I'm not getting a pear, but maybe like a dried fruit, like an apricot, or it's not very. I've never had a date on its own, but it doesn't taste like a date based on other whiskeys that we've tried.
I'm getting like see a lot of those like fruit cocktails. They use pear juice normally as the juice to put it all in because I guess they're just cheaper.
Okay.
Nobody buys a thing of pear juice to drink like they do apple juice. So I'm not going to use apples.
Right.
Because we drink apple juice straight. Pear juice you don't drink straight. So what do? You just use the juice in the fruit cocktail.
I'd be down to try pear juice.
Yeah, it's not bad. You like pears.
Oh, yeah.
This has some weird... I'm kind of liking it. It's just different.
Yeah.
It's It's definitely got a little bit more complexity, at least on the oaky side.
Yeah.
And then that fruit flavor is different. It's not the dark fruit. It's more of a, like that fruit cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
It's not straight peaches or straight anything. It's like a mix of everything. That's why I'm getting a super kind of a fruit sweetness that's not independent of any kind of fruit itself. That's why I say mixed fruit.
Okay. Yeah, I'd agree. It's going... It's more oaky than the Evan Williams was, for sure. And then, yeah, it's got some sort of dark fruit sweetness to it at the end, but I can't really place it. So it might be a few different things.
Okay.
But it's quite good.
Yeah.
108 proof. It hit kind of hard at the beginning, but now I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so we have our beam lineup. We dug through our collection and found them all.
Yep.
I think. Our biggest one is the Black Extra Age. They discontinued this one, so we do have an extra bottle of this one too.
Yes.
This was actually one of my favorites, I think.
I enjoyed it as well. I believe this one got kicked to the curb in lieu of the 7-year.
Yeah, the 7-year kind of took over for it, and then it wasn't as good.
We didn't like it.
We didn't like it as much, that's for sure.
So.
I'm trying to remember, is the double oak...
Crazy lineup.
I can't remember the double oak. I think I liked the double oak. You
Yeah.
said you liked the devil's cut.
I remember liking the Devil's Cut in particular. I think it's this one.
Isn't it? Yeah. I don't remember liking the devil's cut.
This was one of our Idaho grabs.
Yeah, I didn't think I liked it. But now, I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Okay, so I'm liking this one.
Same.
So what I wanted to do was pick one, like maybe the devil's. I wouldn't necessarily put it up against the rye, because that's a different ballpark.
It's gonna be unfair for me because I'm most likely gonna like this.
Total rye fan.
Yeah,
and it is a different product.
Okay.
Probably. All these other ones are probably the same as this, just it's using this distillant or the mash bill and everything, and then maybe doing a couple different things to it. This is a different mash bill because of the rye.
Okay. Do you think that the fairest for both of us to test it against would be the extra aged? Because we both really like this one.
Yeah, I would say that's a good one. If you want to do Devil's Cut, you can do Devil's Cut.
That's
whichever
okay.
one you prefer.
I think we should both do the same one to compare.
Okay, let's do the extra age then.
Sure, I got the right one.
Right.
Not of the same bottle here.
Yeah, it is hard to tell from this side.
Yeah.
Which one's which, except for the green label.
Yeah.
On the rye. And we do have the regular Jim Beam rye still to do. We haven't even tried it that one yet. So.
Crazy.
Okay, so let's move these down since we know we're putting these two against each other.
This was not the original plan.
This was not, but this is the way things go. Okay, so this is black
your
one.
the extra aged.
Okay. I'm doing the nose first. Ooh, man, I like the nose on the extra age better.
Yeah, so do I.
Not as astringent, and
there's sort of a muskiness on the single barrel.
Yeah.
After going to the extra.
Yeah, just a little sweeter almost.
It is.
What's the? Oh, that's sorry. What's the extra age? Did they say what the age is? I don't know. Well, I think it was 6 year. It used to be 8.
Yeah.
Then it went to 6, and now it went to 7. 7.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's gonna be a constant thing.
Right. It is. So, but again, I remember us liking this better than the 7 year, even though this is 6 year.
Yes.
So, okay. Now this, there is no age statement anywhere. We just know that it's a higher proof. What's the proof of this? Proof somewhere. 86 proof. Okay. I thought sorry. This was 90 proof on the 77 year.
No.
What was the double oak because I liked the double oak too. That was 86 as well. Okay. All right. Just a little deeper nose.
Yeah,
Just the single barrel.
Just now, I'm liking the single barrel smell a little bit more.
Just a little deeper. The acidity's gone.
Yeah, it is. Sat long enough.
I'm gonna taste the extra
aged
black.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's good. That is smooth. It's the balance.
Yeah.
Between the oak and the sweet is right there.
Yes.
It's perfect balance. Again, I like balance. I'm gonna go single barrel. This kind of takes me back to last week with the Evan Williams, right? We went between the single barrel and the 1783.
Right.
The 1783, a little bit more well balanced.
Definitely.
Kind of nice, just smooth and easy.
Yep.
The single barrel, a little harsher, a little deeper, a little more complex.
Yes.
Exactly the same here.
Yes, exactly the same.
Issue.
So,
I think, it was more of a toss-up, I would say, last week. I prefer the black and extra age.
the 6 year. Or the extra age.
Yeah, sorry, I keep putting to the wrong end. Because we've moved everything around. Let's pull all these ones back a little bit so we know what he's doing these two. Anyway. Yeah. I'm impressed with what Jim Beam is doing.
Oh, yeah.
With these flavors and creating all this stuff because, forever, I used to do Beam and Coke just because I didn't want to do Jack and Coke.
Hearing your story about the Jack and Coke versus Beam and Coke, when we first started, it's been 3 years, I was never expecting us to revisit Beam. Really, because sort of the basic, same with Jack Daniels. I never thought that they would start doing some of these other stuff, like the Coy Hill and stuff. But anyway, in terms of Beam, I never expected it to go much further. I figured we would branch out into other whiskeys, and we definitely have, for sure.
Right.
However, I never thought that we would circle all the way back to Beam, and they're trying all this stuff. And it's been quite an adventure.
It has. And one of our best beams, regular beams, was we had Buddy Rick over with his
Glenn Campbell
flask or a special bottle. That was like great. We hadn't had it at these other ones.
Right.
All we had is that.
Yes.
And we were like, ew. But that beam was good, and then boom, it's gotten so much better.
Oh yeah.
So, wow.
I think we have the same thing going on as last week, where your preference is going to be the balanced one.
You're right.
And it's definitely the one that we're tasting up against the single barrel.
Yeah.
I think once again I prefer the single barrel just slightly a bit more. Oh. I like it a little bit rough, just because it kind of reminds me of the rye a little bit. Whether the rye is present or not.
It definitely has that bite.
Yeah.
A rye.
I enjoy the bite, for sure.
So,
doesn't mean that this is bad. This is my preference. This is Seamus's.
Yeah. I agree. This is definitely, and that's why I got an extra bottle.
Yes.
So hopefully it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Now I want to try them all. But...
Yeah, this video it's going to get a little out of hand if we try all of them. Yeah. So I think we're going to leave it there.
Yeah, I think we better stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, so you take us out.
All right, so that was Jim Beam Single Barrel at 108 proof, along with some friends. So, quite good. I believe the MSRP was $30 again.
Yeah, $30, but I paid $35 actually for it.
Pay a little bit more here in California, but
sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Well, I thought it was hard to find too. I had a hard time. Took a while. I had to do some hunting to find it. It just didn't. I mean, like the extra age was around forever, and then it started disappearing. But I grabbed a couple, and then all of a sudden the 7 appeared, and it was all over the place. I can still get this at like Smart and Final.
Oh, okay.
That's how easy it is to get. Okay. The double oak, a little harder to find, but not too hard. Devil's Cut was, I think we got it in Idaho, but I think.
Right. It's probably.
But I think it's because I don't think they do it. I'm not even sure they make it anymore. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
But we got it. It's good.
Yep.
I like this one a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right.
And they're all better than this one. Sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
But we still like your product. Okay.
All right. So that was Jim Beam Single Barrel.
And plus.
And plus, yes. And the rest of the family.
Right.
And until next time, please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Have you tried Jim Beam or any of their other products that they're coming out with? Let us know what you think about them. And until next time, Shalanta, to your health. We'll see you later.
We'll see you. And stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you haven't said that already.
I already did.
You did? Okay. But stay tuned because we have a... We're stepping it up quite a bit on the next Single Barrel.
Yes.
We're going from kind of, I would say, budget brands.
Sure.
To a little bit elevated.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.